God. Hey, Cal, what?
Welcome, everybody. It's about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Indiana, USA. God bless you all. Welcome you all. Well, I'm 70 plus years old on a fixed income around $900 a month. I pay all my bills. I ain't got crap left. I had 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, back problems. Here's the rules of my YouTube channel. No arguing with anybody, no hate crimes, no cussing, no sexual harassment. Well, you all know the rules. I got mean moderators that won't put up with bull crap. And I don't mind who you are that comes on here, but you gotta abide by the rules. And I know there's kids on here, but it's not made for kids. But, kids, what do you consider a kid? Well, kids is anywhere from whatever up to 30 years old. They're kids. They're younger than me. They're kids. But the kids, they help us old people out about computers, cell phones, the internet, YouTube. You younger people helps us out. You help us old people to understand things that we can't understand. I got to put my glasses on.
I'm on my way. What's up? They smell nice.
Yeah, even computers. You all help us out. High Voltage Studios. Hello, my friend. Welcome. See, I'm on my cell phone, people. People get tired of me repeating myself sometime, but I want you new people to understand why I'm on my cell phone. Back in February, you all know how Amazon works. Well, I went on Amazon webpage, ordered me a HP laptop, 1 gigabyte of hard drive, this and that. 17 point something touch screen and all this. Hello, Jacob. How old are you? I'm 70 plus. And, Amazon does sell things third party. And I'm not lying to you about my computer. Well, the third-party people is PC Online. You can go to your search engine, type it in, and scroll down to the BBB, which is the Better Business Bureau. I got the computer in February of 2025. Everything worked pretty good. At least 60 days of it worked good. Then I started having problems. Electronics, when I was growing up, people, we didn't have computers, cell phones, stuff like that. And I started getting things on my computer from McAfee. I didn't subscribe to McAfee. McAfee wasn't on my computers.
Maybe if you take me out, drive me around, I'll see something I recognize. Where we can go now.
No.
And
let the doctors take care of. We can handle the rest right now.
And you couldn't exit out. You couldn't hit the escape button on your computer. You all know about this. You computer people are smarter than this old man is. And I kept doing it for a while. And I happened to look down on my computer screen and saw it quit charging. Well, you all know about what's the legal term? Computer held hostage. That's what happened. My computer, hello there, 1, 2, 3, engineer. You know, I was being held hostage. It shut down. I couldn't charge the battery. Everything shut down. So I complained to Amazon. You know, Amazon is over 30 days. You can't do nothing if it's over 30 days. But I had screenshots I had on my cell phone. I called PC Online. Guess what? You call PC Online, it goes to voicemail. They won't call you back. You send them an email. They won't email you back. I contact HP, you know, the HP computer people. And I sent them a screenshot of my computer. It told, hello, partner, welcome. And they said that I got that computer in November 24. I said, no, I got it in February. So I sent them screenshots of everything I had about that computer. And welcome, hi, how you doing, my friend? And HP couldn't do nothing, not even under the warranty. I tell you why HP wouldn't do nothing under the warranty. You can research it about PC Online, because I'm not lying to you. I want you to be aware of PC Online. And that since they upgraded it, I guess put, instead of 4 something megabytes, they went to 16, this and that. They're not associated with HP. They're not a repair shop for HP. They didn't have permission from HP to do what they did to my computer. So I'm out over $500 on a brand new computer. It's sitting in the living room on the table with my studio mics I got. And I left it unplugged. I left it on. Hello, Yardrun. Sorry if I, some of you got names that I can't pronounce. That's okay. I'm sorry. And I left it unplugged for months. I plugged it back in. Then it started charging, but guess what? McPhee popped up. And yeah, I know grandson. And I tried it. You couldn't exit out, hit the escape button, so I hit it. Then it quit charging. My computer is being held hostage by PC Online. I can't do nothing. But I think HP, in my book, your people out there is smarter than me. Hello, Dylan. I think you haven't been on here for a while. Unless there's another Dylan. And I think HP computer people should replace my computer. I know you all can't do nothing, but maybe making phone calls or emails to HP to help this old man out, and a veteran. You know, if they would replace it with the same model, you know, they got it in their computer system. They got my name, Tom Cartwright, or maybe Thomas Cartwright. I can't remember. They got a screenshot from Amazon when I got it in February of this year. And I don't know if you all can help me. You know, if you go back to my profile or into my YouTube channel, you see in the description, you see my post office box, my PayPal account, and my Cash App account in my description. I miss my laptop. You know, I can do more on my laptop than I can on my cell phone. I like to use StreamYard. And StreamYard still owes me 3 months money, which I haven't got yet. You know, it makes me mad. And some of you that was on here last night, banana pudding. You know, I never fix Jell-O pudding on the stove, but I found out, which I didn't think of that last night. You can cook it, or you can get the instant pudding. That's one I got today. I can fix that without no problem. By cooking it on the stove and follow the instructions, but thanks to Joanne, one of my moderators, and a few other people told me what I done wrong. Thank you all. Thank my moderators. You see, I like you younger people. You help us old people out that don't understand stuff. And if you saw on the news, somewhere on the news, that the FBI guy that got in trouble, supposed to be going to court, it looks like that FBI, I don't know if he was a director or what, it seemed like they're going to drop the charges on this FBI. Maybe it was on the news or somewhere. I forget where I saw it. But if it was you and me done the things that this idiot FBI guy did, we'd be in jail. We'd be in jail. You know, the law is for all people, no matter if you're a cop, a governor, a congressman, or idiot, low income. Thank you, Jacob. And so far, you all been pretty good tonight, but I got mean moderators. I got moderators that don't get in the chat. They sit in the background. And they'll bounce you out. They'll bounce you out. Because I don't put up with bull crap. You know, I've talked about everything on my YouTube channel. I try to teach you about, I told you about my computer, the problems I had with it. Back during the summer, I told you about the rotary tiller that I got, and it didn't work too good. And what else? Oh, my LG ThinQ electric stove. The problems I had with LG ThinQ electric stove. The problems. And that electric stove, just like my washer and dryer, but it's not LG. They're what they consider smart. You people knows, even on cell phones, computers, you got to upgrade it. Well, it's probably maybe 45 outside. I know in Canada it's around 30 degrees. I was watching the James Blackwood, the Raccoon Whisperer. Tonight, James Blackwood, the Raccoon Whisperers, had about 13 to 14 raccoons showed up. And I think he said I think his wife said it was around 30 degrees, 32 degrees in Canada. I don't know if she meant 30 degrees Celsius or 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And I like to watch the Raccoon Whisperer. I think he lives in the Providence of Nova Scotia, Canada. I did go to the grocery store today. Well, I know they said about 32. But maybe they done that for the people of the United States.
I could feel it all to you the moment you walked in. You got trouble.
Seemed like you there warned you about it.
And
You get her 6
I went and
I'm just observing.
got me another 24-pack of Pepsis and tried to look for instant Jell-O pudding at Walmart. Forget that bullcrap. They don't have any kind of pudding like that where you do it from scratch. They done had Jell-O in those little plastic cups.
It's written all over you, Dwayne. And I can see that it feels like a burden.
Honestly, I'd just like to be able to.
I know they said it was cold.
These drugs can help.
Maybe.
You know,
But
I don't care what kind of soft drinks you drink, people.
I think it'd do you better.
I drink Pepsi Zero because I rather drink that and Diet Pepsi. Diet Pepsi, yucky.
He said in the placating tone.
But I can't tell the difference between Pepsi
Okay,
and Pepsi Zero. I can't tell the difference.
I got some for him.
You know, I got to cut my sugar content down. And Pepsi Zero does help me cut it down. Maybe I'm drinking too many Pepsis. You know, I usually, let's see, 24, 48. Around close to about 90 to 100 Pepsi Zeros a month. I'm hoping,
Most of the heavy
you know,
empty the chest cavity.
I'm hoping.
Save me some time.
Because it, you know, I know they make a 36-pack of Pepsi.
Kidneys, lungs, but this was not much your job.
But Walmart doesn't sell 36-pack of Pepsi. They only sell the 24-pack and the, what is it, the 12-pack of Pepsi
Whoever did this,
in the cans. And I recycle my cans.
especially when you consider that both Ginny Young and Ed Lightsout
I drink a little bit of milk. I do drink some iced tea. I do drink lemonade, pineapple juice, which I shouldn't,
It's rare. It's indigenous to southeastern Nigeria.
since I'm a diabetic.
Excuse me. But in lower doses, it acts as a paralytic.
Are you saying someone took out his organs while he was still alive?
It would appear so.
I do drink deep green tea a little bit.
Especially
I do drink a little bit of green tea.
Maybe we can find him. So there are 3 Nigerian
And
countries that export California.
and I'll also, people, I want to tell you something. Maybe you all that takes medicine out there and go to the drugstore and get a 90-day supply.
Facility that shut down 3 years ago.
New Orleans Institute of Health. Corey says the package was signed for by Ignacio Martinez.
Because it's cheaper to get 90-day supply of medicine if your insurance will pay for it.
Okay, call us out. Tell me
I don't like cranberry juice. And I take Ozempic, people, for my diabetes. But Ozempic is also used on fat people for them to lose weight. I used to deal with Walgreens there in Charlestown, Indiana. I had 3 months of my Ozempic. When I went last Friday, they only gave me 1 month's supply. And I kind of, you know how I am when I get upset. I raise all kinds of hot water with them. I said, I'm going to find me another drugstore. Because the prescription, all my medicine is set up for 3 months except my arthritis medicine. My arthritis medicine is every 30 days. In case your people don't know it, you all can search it, or you might know people. Drugstore does not make any money on a 3-month supply of medicine. Like my Ozempic, they will make more money on a 1 month supply of Ozempic. They get a fee of some kind. You people, it's in the field. You know what I'm talking about. Saturday, I went to 2 drugstores, and they all, both of them said the same thing. But I went to the closest one to my house. So all of my medicine that Walgreens has went to this other drugstore. My son still gets his one medicine at Walgreens every week, and the doctor says he gets a 30-day supply, but Walgreens can't make money on it. They do it. You got to go every blankety blank week to get your 30 days of medicine only for a week. You know, but the prescription is 30 days. But why ain't Walgreens doing what the doctor wrote on the prescription?
Join the investigation. We're keeping you on.
I got this. I don't got this.
They need NyQuil.
Beet juice? No, I don't even eat beets. When I was a little kid, I couldn't stand beets. You know,
Our gearhead experts put every jacket.
I'm still looking for a foxy hillbilly lady, a foxy lady.
In the harshest environments.
You know, Thanksgiving's coming up next week. I did buy a ham.
Uncharted territory.
I bought some pineapple.
Get out there, adventure beyond the beaten path. Shop the world's biggest.
And I'm going to put the ham in a crock pot with the pineapple and a few other stuff.
I wish I could pay for life.
I get a turkey in December. That way I can fix the turkey Well, the kitty cats in here and outside is going to get some ham. December, when I fix the turkey, the cats is going to get some turkey because, you know, that's only once a year. But one thing I miss on Thanksgiving and Christmas, I can't do it. I'm not smart enough to fix one I want. I like to have dressing, you know, without oysters in it. Dressing. I think one is crackers and sage and bread and I don't know. I'm not that smart to figure it out. I like to have me some dressing and mashed potatoes, you know, stuff like that. And your foxy ladies, I can't be your sugar daddy.
It's more than just a compression state. Having the compression and the Lumicore technology, which sounds so futuristic, but yet it's here. And it's really cool that Copperfit was the one to create it. I would definitely recommend it to anybody to give it a try.
You know, you can buy a box of, well, I got it in the kitchen. It's not hamburger helper. Oh, stove top stuffing. That's what it is. Stove top stuffing. It's tongue-tied. That's not too bad. But I like to have regular dressing. But with God's help, I will have. It is good. I can eat a box of that a day. That's how good it is. You know, I love that stuff. Maybe I shouldn't, but
Asthma. Does it have you missing out on what you love? With who you love?
but I like that stove stuff.
An add-on treatment for eosinophilic
Stuff.
asthma taken once every 8 weeks.
But there ain't no foxy ladies within 50,
Swelling of your face, mouth,
you know, 50 miles of me.
Stop your asthma treatments without talking with your doctor. Tell your doctor if your asthma worsens or you have it.
Because I don't want a foxy lady that lives 1,000 miles away.
When mom lives alone,
Because if it didn't work out, you're too far away to go back home. 'Cause if you live within 50 miles of me, that's not that far. Seymour, Indiana. Seymour is about the 50-mile marker. About the 50-mile marker. You know, within 50 miles. You know, I like to have a foxy lady that, you know, from Scott County, Indiana, which is about 6 miles up the road from me. Those ladies is very polite, they're nice, even if they working in a business, they're nice, which they have to be. Even if you see them on the outside, they're very nice and polite, you know. And that's what I like. People say, what is the age group? Say about 30 on up. You know, 30 years on up. I know, old enough to be my granddaughter. You know. And we got to, you know, we talk. You know, we can talk on the telephone, this and that. See, if you like the same things I like, do I like, you know,
At the hospital de Coración in Santiago, that is until he was fired for
it's okay. I know you got to take care of your grandpa and got to check the wood stove. You got to keep warm. You know, you got to do that. See what we got in common. Age is just a number.
Yeah, but there is a method to
You know.
Those caliber beans he purchased were not cheap.
And the medical equipment he
They said, would I date a 25-year-old? You know, that's where we have to talk, see what we've got in common. Well, if I date a 25 or 30-year-old girl, I'd be on cloud 9. You know, I would be on cloud 9.
But tissue recovery for medical research is not.
But we have to talk on the phone
That could explain how one kiss is making us
and maybe meet in person in a public place.
Am I the only one completely disturbed by that statement?
It's not about religion for Marquez, it's about greed.
Okay, I'm happy to moderate this debate, but after.
Yeah, if you want to laugh out loud, people, go back on my YouTube channel and look at this short video that Austin Garrett
But that's not
done. It'll make you lay down on the floor and roll over and laugh so hard.
next to the truth.
Thank you, Austin Garrett. He got some other short videos kind of like it that you'll like.
Special team.
I'm going to start calling Austin Garrett Sheriff Austin Garrett. I wish I was smart enough to take Austin Garrett's
Still
picture or something and put a sheriff uniform on him.
What did Calvin say?
You know, but you look at some Austin Garretts, there is an Austin Garrett who maybe was the sheriff. I don't think of him. That comes awful close to pass for his twin brother.
covering up the symptoms. Zaire says it'll help me accept what's happening.
And new moderators, you know, your standard moderators, like Jacob, he's a standard moderator. He's a new one. And I got other moderators, it's like me, you know. You be in trouble, people, if you don't follow the rules. I also want to say hi to RD on the scene in Bakersfield, California. I watch his live stream.
And that's not the only thing they have in common. All three of them.
I don't know. If I live in Canada, Jacob,
Has been searching.
I would freeze to death.
While he's trying to find them.
I know it's colder in Canada and it is here in Indiana.
Marquez works for a medical waste.
When it gets down to 60 degrees, people, here in Indiana, I'm cold. That's what happens when you're a diabetic. You get cold awful easy.
You're not going to go with them?
It's cold.
They want to check on Jenny.
And when I was watching RD on the scene in Bakersfield, California, I'm giving him a shout out. He's in Bakersfield. He has RD on the scene and Kern County Crime Watchers in Bakersfield, California. It was raining in Bakersfield, California today.
Tell us would be helpful.
Not much to tell. Shoot the breeze from both big soccer
And
fans. Yeah, seems like a decent guy.
And if you like to see what Bakersfield, California looks like, go to RD on the scene.
Susan,
And he's out
asking about Ignacio.
driving around, coming up on car wrecks,
You do something?
house fires, or any other thing.
And
'Cause
the other one's here late at night when
he's kind of like a
tonight,
news reporter.
Oh, we won't keep you long. Maybe we can just grab a coffee.
News reporters don't go out driving down and listen to the police radio and do
I'm
this.
Vincent Wells, chief of surgery. The nurses told me you had some questions.
I do.
Unfortunately, I can't answer them.
Now, 709 is no troublemaker.
Asking you to violate confidentiality, doctor.
Why don't you at least hear the questions before
And
Because my next
Bakersfield,
puts back,
it was raining.
you know, life and death stuff.
But I'm glad it's not raining here in Indiana like it was in Bakersfield, California.
Ignacio Marquez might be
I would have to get me a rowboat to get in my yard.
Allocation and distribution of human organs.
As long as that was raining like I saw the water puddles
Still paying up to $100.
that they got in Bakersfield, California.
If one of our patients did secure a liver illegally, I would never allow it to be
And
transplanted in the clinic.
if you want to, like I said, if you all want to see what Bakersfield, California look like, go to RD on the Scene, Kern County Crime Watchers, White T-Shirt Media. There's a bunch of more in Bakersfield. Then there's one in L.A., you know, that does police pursuits. It's on TV and all this in Los Angeles. But Roger, he's a pretty nice young guy. He's younger than me. He got a son-in-law and a daughter, got grandkids. But he show you videos. He does videos where the news media might not show you. But sometimes the news media from those YouTube people in Bakersfield, California, they might buy it and put it on their local news station. And 5-0 and Popo is on YouTube channels. And you people say, how do you know it? I have watched RD on the Scene. They do watch YouTube channels. But in Bakersfield, those YouTubers is driving around the 5-0's eyes and ears. They see stuff where 5-0 don't. One night I was watching RD on the Scene. A bicycle came up stolen. And it happened to be, people, that's the truth. RD on the Scene happened to drive by this street. I guess it's a business area of Bakersfield. There was that stolen bicycle. Less than 5 minutes, 5-0 was there and arrested that person. And, you know, you'd be surprised. 5-0, Popo, Smokey the Bear, they're on YouTube channels. They're not going to tell you who they are. I know some of them comes on here. I know who they are. They're looking for people that might be on the run. Or terrorize people, or scammers, or computer hackers. They look for people. And I know who they are, but I'm not telling you, because I promised them I wouldn't tell them, because they go on YouTube and they watch us old people and other people. And I do get emails from them. You got, like I say, you might have FBI, state police, TSA, Secret Service, Drug Task Force. You never know who's on your channel. They're there to protect the people all over the world. I know some of you don't believe me. That's okay. I know who's on here, but I'm not going to, I'm letting you know. They look for certain people.
Report all medicines you take to avoid a life-threatening condition. Don't take Auvelity if you are or may become pregnant. Side effects can include dizziness, headache, diarrhea, feeling feeling sleepy, dry mouth, sexual function problems, and excessive sweating? Ask your provider about Auvelity.
You know, I've told people that I wasn't going to get any more moderators until I get 1,000 and get my subscribers up. I'm about 300 away from 1,000 subscribers for getting moderated. But I needed some more moderators, and I think 3 of them this month. I added another lady, because I need ladies as moderators. Because a lady will get on the men.
You've tried losing the weight by yourself. If weight loss isn't clicking, there may be another option.
Thank you, 709. You remind me of something. People, you know when you go to the drugstore, I'm not a pharmacy, doctor, or anything like that. When you get your medicine at the drugstore, you get a paper that tells you everything about it. But if you want to learn more about your medicine, type your medicine into your search engine. You find out more about that medicine and what you get at the drugstore. Every time I get a new medicine, I look it up on the internet. You know, I take blood pressure medicine, I take cholesterol medicine, diabetes medicine, I take aspirin, and I got nitro pills that I carry in my pocket. You know, you always search your medicine that you get. You find out more about your medicine and what you get on the paperwork from your drugstore. You know, it tells you more on the internet. It tells you studies. It tells you all the side effects. You only get a few on your paperwork. But it tells you more if you go on the internet and type your medicine name into your search engine. You find out more about your medicine. You know, that's what I try to teach you all. You know, today's Monday. I know Hudson and Rex is on, but the TV channel I watch, you know, I looked a couple of them today, see if season 8 came on. There's no season 8 on the channel that I watch, so I'm watching NCIS New Orleans that I'm watching right now. I like to watch Hudson and Rex. John Redden is Charlie Watson. Rex is the dog. That's the show. That is the show of Hudson and Rex and Charlie's girlfriend, Sarah. Man, if I had a girlfriend like that, I think I'm on cloud 9. That's the show. Because John Redden had cancer. They fired him. That was a big no-no in my book. By him having cancer, you'd be surprised how many countries that watch Hudson and Rex. And John Redden, known as Charlie Hudson and the dog, that's the show. Charlie works well with the dog. And that dog works with everybody else. When they fired John Redden because he had cancer, they had this other guy take his place. He I don't know where they found that a-hole, but he ain't no actor. The dog didn't like him in my book. I know animals. It act like he didn't like the dog. And people complained to City TV, which is a TV station in Canada that airs Hudson and Rex. They made a mistake, but you know, they filmed so many episodes in the season, like season 8 is this year. Or just starting. They got so many episodes of this other idiot before, but I've heard that Charlie has come back. But I ain't seen any season 8 episodes with Charlie's back. But him having cancer, people, this is what makes me mad. If they would have let it out, he had cancer, he would have more people, they would have more people to tune in to watch how John Redden was doing with his cancer. Instead, City TV farted his butt, but they got him back with all the people boycotting City TV and Hudson and Rex. And that's what I'm mad about. I should be watching Hudson and Rex, but it's all reruns. No, season 8 is on the TV station. Look, I'd probably go to YouTube, but I found a few season 8 with this other idiot. I don't like it. Because John Redden and Rex is the show. They're the show. City TV should have backed him with cancer. John Redden, also a.k.a. Charlie Hudson, he is a good actor. He works well with that dog. The dog seems to like him. The dog seems to know what he wants. Animal is very smart. No matter if it's a cat or a dog, what kind of pet you got. They're very smart. They're very smart.
Step away from Jenny and put down scalpel.
Oh, what, the shoot? My hand slips even a slight spit on Nick. Deep down below the order, the patient will bleed out in 60 seconds.
He's right, Dwayne.
Hang tight. Oh, I say, Susan. Are they both down?
So I want to thank you all. I want to thank you all for being my YouTube channel. I want to thank my grandkids, my nieces and nephews, and my daughters, all my adopted daughters. I want to thank you younger people that's computer smart, cell phone smart. Us old people can't do it without your all's help to teach us about computers, cell phones, YouTube, internet. We can't do it without you. I want to give you all credit where it's due. You all younger people, I call you kids. 30 and under, you are kids. Oh, I heard that, but, 709, I've been watching on YouTube, TikTok, X. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many countries that watch Hudson and Rex besides Canada. You'd be surprised how many countries watch Hudson and Rex. They was mad. They was mad. I want to say maybe what is it? Mexico, Australia, I'm thinking, but don't quote me. UK, and maybe China, Japan. I can't remember where they all at. They all was mad, but they did say that John Redden did come back, but I haven't seen any season 8 videos. I've seen some with the other idiot. To me, he's not an actor. John Redden and Rex is the TV show. City TV screwed up. You know, I love Charlie Hudson and the people in the Providence of St. John's. I've saw more pretty sights of St. John's and other parts of Canada that they might fly to. And Canada is a good place. And people, I'm going to give you a history lesson. There's parts of Canada and another state, which I believe is Vermont. Some of Vermont is on the border of Canada. I know some of the videos I saw on your YouTube channel, that is a pretty country. Canada is pretty. Nova Scotia is pretty. And where Jacob lives, it's pretty. And St. John's is pretty. You know. But people, there's parts of Canada and Vermont. They're right there on the border. You can have property. It's half in Canada and half in Vermont. That's a fact. Research it. You know, I'm going to use northbound and southbound. Say you go northbound, you're in the USA. You go southbound, you're in Canada. There's people that got property. It's half in Canada and half in Vermont. And the way I understand it, they got dual citizenship. They can vote in Canada, they can vote in Vermont. You know. And another question for you people at Vermont and Canada. On property taxes, I know Canada, I don't think they pay, but do you pay taxes in Vermont? Or, you know, I want you to educate me in case there's people that might want to move up there by Vermont and Canada. You know, that's something to think about. What? And another thing, you people in Vermont and Canada, your address, would that be a Canada address or a Vermont address, or would you have two mailboxes? That'd be something to think about. You know, that'd be something to think about. You know, I know I look at your videos there, 709. Even where Jacob lives, it's beautiful. You know, you people, I love Canada, but I'm too old to live in Canada. I know the medical will be no problem, but it's too cold for this old man in Canada. I believe the doctors is better in Canada than it is the USA.
Last thing you need to do.
Medicine is cheaper in Canada than it's USA. Their medical plan is better in Canada than it's USA. I think some of us here in the United States, getting close to retirement, look to buy some property in Canada. I think you'd be better off and probably healthier.
No intention of doing that.
The food is a lot better in Canada because they don't have all the chemicals in their food like we do.
No magic. I had it analyzed.
Good work, detective. But I'm pretty sure
You know, maybe one day, if I ever get rich, I would have to get me a passport.
not meant to be solved.
I would like, but in Canada,
Take a leap of faith.
the whole,
Trust that the universe will provide everything that
well, you
need.
can't call it a state, the whole province of Canada, it's long.
Just to get some rest.
It is long to see all the province of Canada. It'll probably take me probably 2 months in the motor. I would. But man, I would have to get my passport. With the money I got right now, 709, I couldn't come and visit you. I just don't have the money.
Plan to get him back.
But if I was to kick the bucket, I'd come in spirit and visit you. Don't get scared if I come and visit you as a ghost. I choked on that one, but I like to visit Canada. I think I'd rather do it in the summertime. This time of year, no way. It's too cold. You know, I see the weather up in Canada and Alaska. I wouldn't want to go to Alaska. It's really cold in Alaska. There's a TV show, I forget what channel it's on. I don't know if it's on Pluto or Building in Alaska. And some of those houses got an outhouse inside the house. Some of them got an outhouse outside. But some of you people, if you don't know what an outhouse is, it's a bathroom. Some places in Alaska got an outhouse outside. And this time of year, you'll freeze your rear end off. Unless you got you a big, long extension cord or got it wired up where you can plug in a heater. Cause man, I've sit on a cold outhouse seat this time of year. It is cold. You freeze. But I've seen some of those outhouses in Alaska. They got insulation in them on the walls. Got maybe plywood or cedar all in it. It looks beautiful. I got the ceiling all insulated. I've seen one that had where you can plug a heater in there to keep the outhouse nice and warm.
Hey, everything okay? Apparently not.
You know, but it's cold. Well, people, it's the time to say good night. Sweet dreams. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I can't forget it. I gotta go get the three local newspapers and give my neighbors 2 of them, because I like to take care of my neighbors. You all help your neighbors out. You know, keep an eye on your neighbors. Help your neighbors out. Don't bully anybody. Kids' age that's in school, medium age, and us old people. Don't bully us. Let's stop the racism, no matter what color your skin is. But we got one thing in common. It's red blood. I found out since I'm Cherokee Indian that most full-blooded Cherokee Indian, mom and dad is Cherokee, 9 chances out of 10, you're going to have type O blood. If your mom was Indian and your dad was white, you might have A or B blood. But, you know, that's one thing. You people are type O blood in you. You might have some Indian blood in you. And I want you all to take it easy. People who live here in the United States, or maybe outside, look out for the yellow school buses in the morning and afternoon. Watch out for the school zones. And watch it when you travel through Indiana, people. They got some Mustang GTs. It's white over blue with a V on the hood with state trooper. They got about 5 Mustangs in Indiana in the 5 state police district. Hello, Jessica. How you doing, my sweet lady? And I guess I stay on a little bit more since that sweet Jessica's on here. And your people last night, I talked about banana pudding. It turned out soupy. It turned out soupy instead of like it's supposed to be. I never have cooked pudding before. Maybe I didn't cook that banana pudding like I should, or maybe I didn't read it good enough. I don't know, but I did get me some instant gel banana pudding today. I got 2 boxes. But the next time I go to the grocery store, I am going to get me some bananas. And some more vanilla wafers. But man, I wish I had some good foxy lady that lives within 50 miles of me. Turkey Day's coming up next week, people. I'm going to miss my dressing that my mom used to fix with sage in it. I guess you call it sage. I miss my mom fixing it.
Neatness was a low priority.
Not for me. I was going through an OCD phase.
But I did buy me a ham. I did buy some pineapple.
Check the trunk. Hey, what do you know about Hannah's personal life?
About as much as I know about Yasmin's. Nothing.
Overheard a phone call. I think she's got an ex. Pretty sure he lives here.
Okay, cool.
Whoever she was talking to, she lied about living in New Orleans.
You know what I think? Why don't we save the profiling for Yasmin? We just give our house.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
No, it shows there's two people on here right now, but,
Okay, look at this.
you know, since I'm using my cell phone, you know, I can't keep using it because it's having problems, you know, with what I'm using.
Federal agents get on the ground.
And I miss my computer, people.
Seriously. She was my housemate.
I even got a new computer. It's dead. And HP computer people won't fix it under warranty because of third-party people who is not authorized by HP to sell them or upgrade them. When this third party upgraded it and voided the warranty. But HP, it makes them look bad.
Okay, right leg. Are you with me?
Hey, Hand, we doing this?
All right, Vision.
Looking good today? I'm asking.
Well, people,
That's why
if you want to help me out,
aggressive forms of MS choose Ocrevus and Novo.
you can send
Effective in reducing relapses in RMS and slowing
an HP. It got to be at least 1 gigabyte of hard drive. It has to be.
Had a life-threatening allergic reaction to its ingredients. Tell your doctor about your medical history.
And
Vaccinations, colitis, and liver problems.
because I like to use Da Vinci. And you know, you got to have a good graphics card. You know, I know money's tight, but God will help me. If you go about my YouTube and information in the terabyte or something, I don't know, 1 TB hard drive,
Black Friday sale.
go back in my description. You find Tom Cartwright at Post Office Box 1, Charlestown, Indiana, 47111. I'm not going to tell you my PayPal or my Cash App. You all can look that up. Because at the post office, I don't know if it's where you got, but out in the lobby, they got real big boxes, and you can put a laptop in. I don't think you can put a desktop. I like to game one day on a computer, but I watch Twitch and, you know, build people play games. One game I would like to play, it would be Trucker Simulator, Truck Driver Simulator. You know, you get the steering wheel, you get the gear shift, and I guess the gas pedal or brake, I don't know. Maybe MG Law, I will give a shout out to MG Law. Him and some of the buddies, they play, and Megan Fox Rider, they play that truck driver simulator. You gotta watch Megan. If you see her coming, get out of the way. She wrecks too many 18-wheelers.
Why are so many dogs dying before their time? In my experience, great health starts with great food.
You know, I've seen some on my cell phone. You know, there's one where you shoot at battleships or airplanes. But man, on this iPhone, people, it's only, 64 megabytes or whatever. You all know what it is. I would need a cell phone. It has at least 128, 252, what's the other one? 513. Yeah, that's what my cell phone is. I had to get rid of stuff on my cell phone. But I just don't. One day, if God wants me to, I get a cell phone that might have 128 gigabytes. Lord, I didn't know cell phone goes up that high. I'd be satisfied with 512, but Cricket and AT&T, maybe Verizon, they don't carry anything really that high. That's what I do. I play solitaire on my phone, and something blocked something. Blocked. I can't remember the name of it right now. I only play 2 games. I like to play other games. What's that? Macho or something. You got like little white blocks that got different pictures on it. I would love to play that, but I can't download any more stuff. You know. But God will help me through this, people. You know, you have to believe in God. I do. If I didn't believe in God, about 8 weeks ago, give or take a little, I fell 4 feet backwards off of my porch. And thanks to God, I did not break any bones. I didn't get a concussion. All I did to this thumb right here is sprung it. And I had to take, medicine, like aspirin, Tylenol, Advil, something like that. And soak it with an ice pack. I could have broke every bone in my body when I fell off of my porch. But God was with me. God wants me to teach you all. Give you some wisdom to help out the younger people. I know your mom and dad teach you stuff. It's up to your younger people to help us out, because one day you're going to be old. It's up to you all, younger people, to help us out, where your parents will have something when they retire and when you get ready to retire. So I want you all to think about it. You all are very, very smart young people. Younger people is under 40. You're all very smart. There's some, it's in the 50s. It's very smart. So it's time to say goodbye. I love you. Thank you, Foxy ladies. I kind of miss my mom on Thanksgiving. I miss one Foxy lady. She was a good cook. She was good at a whole lot of things. She's good for putting up with my dumb rear end. We did fight a little bit. That's true. Because I was on alcohol. And that don't work in a marriage. So I want you all try to help people out if you can. And the reason I got my post office box in case if you want to send gift cards to help me with my kitty cats. I showed you the receipt back there on the 3rd where I bought 2 44-pound bags of cat food. That was about $65. So, you know, if you love pets, help me out with my kitty cats. I do buy probably 2, 4. I probably buy 10 to 15 gallons of milk a month. I got a 2-quart pitcher. I leave about 3 or 4 inches from the top and fill that up with milk. But it's hot water. And kitty cats, they drink the heck out of that warm milk. But also when I put it in the outside pan, I do put some dried food in their pan. Which it makes the cat food soft. They love it.
Yes, do you think you really should show me more respect?
And
Communication leads to escalation.
like I said, people, next week is Thanksgiving.
I was happy and I knew it. Wiped out
There's some people that won't have a Thanksgiving.
and a hero.
You got homeless people. They can't help if they're homeless. They lost their jobs, or they moved out of the United States and moved to a foreign country. You're veterans that's homeless. You know, feed some homeless people.
But your father is not.
You know.
He's Unitarian.
So I love you all.
Chemist.
I want to say hi, you foxy ladies. I love you all. Be good to each other. Good night.